Bro, when I be feeling like I'm about to get like I'm pregnant or whatever, I be taking mad tests. You can even ask me. I was hiding tests from him because I was like, bro, if I'm really pregnant right now. Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to my channel. It's Carlisa. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel. This is actually going to be my first video. I'm super excited to start my own personal channel. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. As y'all can already see from the title, it's going to be my pregnancy Q&A. I have taken a while to do this video. I wanted to get a little bit further into my pregnancy. Also, we had just moved all the way back to Atlanta, so we're just now getting settled in. We've been here for about 3 weeks or so. Let's get right into the questions because I'm super excited to answer these. Some of them I have written down from my Facebook friends, and the other ones I have on my phone, which are it's upside down, which are going to be on my phone from my Instagram and just like text messages and stuff like that. So I'm gonna try to combine some of these so it's not too many. Okay, so the first one, how I found out that I was pregnant, y'all. Okay, so it's nothing really crazy, but I found out literally the day after my son's first birthday. After his first birthday. So I was skeptical. I didn't really know at first. I really didn't know. I found out, and it was really crazy because everyone misses their period by a couple days every now and then, so I didn't really think of it too much. And I was taking tests, like, bro, when I be feeling like I'm about to get like I'm pregnant or whatever, I be taking mad tests. You can even ask me. I was hiding tests from him because I was like, bro, if I'm really pregnant right now, like, this is mad crazy. This is really crazy right now. So I was over there going to the dollar store, going buying pregnancy tests, putting them in my purse and stuff like that. I mean, I didn't buy like 20 or whatever, but I did probably buy like 6, 7. And I bought like a, more advanced one, and I bought just a couple other ones. So I was spacing them out. I was like, okay, I was like 2 days late, and I was like, okay. I was like, maybe I should just take a test. Let me just see. So, but at the time, we weren't even trying or nothing like that. We were talking about it, but we didn't officially plan it out. The test was still negative. All the tests were negative until like the 4th day. It was like, I think it was the 4th or the 5th day after my missed period. And it was like a tiny little light extra line. So I was like, I don't know, maybe I'm tripping, you know what I'm saying? Let me just wait another day. The 5th or 6th day that I had tested, both of them lines popped up, and I was like, oh my god, bruh, I'm really pregnant. Like, I had taken all these tests, and I really am pregnant now. This is really crazy because we weren't actually really trying, so it just happened. And I was just it was crazy. But yeah, so that's how I found out. How was I feeling? I was just like, damn, I gotta do all this again. I mean, I already knew, but it is what it is. I was like, now I had to take a little break on a couple things I was doing. I'm a person, I do like to smoke. I don't like to drink, so I am more of a smoker person. That was, it's cool. It's nothing major that I have to stop, so I wasn't really worried too much about it, but it was something I was like, damn. But it's cool. I was really, really excited though. Super, super excited. I was like, Cairo, Kai, you're about to be a brother. I said, oh my god, I'm super excited. I didn't know what to say. How I told my significant other. So how I told my boyfriend was, I had another video of how I surprised my boyfriend that like explains everything. It's super cute. I just thought it was something literally super, super quick. I didn't even know what I was gonna do because I was gonna wait a little bit to tell him, but I was just too excited to tell him. So I just went and did it. the same day that I found out. Beginning symptoms that I have felt. One of the symptoms that I had with my first son, and then now I'm having with my second son, was me being extremely tired. That's one thing I was like, maybe I am pregnant because I'm mad tired again. And that's exactly how it was with Cairo. So I didn't know though, for real. That was one of my main ones. Just, me being extremely tired. just probably a little bit of moody, and just eating a little bit, you know, just having certain things that I wanted at the same time, and being really tired. Those are my main symptoms. Can I feel my stomach getting bigger? I really thought when I had first got pregnant with my first son, I thought that, you know, I was like, oh my God, I'm going to feel my stomach, you know, it's going to be crazy, blah, blah, blah. But you really can't even feel it. And it's really crazy because I don't even know how, because I don't know, like you can't feel your stomach stretching at all. And my stomach hasn't really gotten too big. Do you feel like you can wait too long to have kids? I actually have two opinions on this question. I feel like it's a very opinionated question because everyone has their own beliefs when it comes to this question. So I feel that it's good to wait if you want to live your life when you're younger, and you know you want to get everything out the way. Then you want to settle down in like your 30s or 40s or whatever you want to, you know, whatever age range that you prefer. Then I feel, you know, if you want to take that route, then go ahead, that's for you. I just don't want to be the one that's going to be around 35 years old chasing around a toddler. That's something that I've never been interested in trying to do. Or, you know, I've seen a lot of different moms have children in later time, around 35, 40 years old. I'm not with it. I'd rather be living my life around 35, 40, 45 years old rather than trying to raise a child. I wouldn't personally want to take that route, but a lot of people do nowadays because they want to do everything in like their teens and their 20s. I definitely wouldn't recommend getting pregnant in your teens. So definitely enjoy all your teens, you know, your 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Definitely enjoy all those times because you can, you know, those are times that you don't want to be trying to raise a child when you're still a child yourself. So I would definitely wait a little bit after, you know, you're 21, probably between like 23 to like 27, 28. I'll probably recommend somewhere around there. That's just my personal opinion. Okay, so I'm going to read a couple off of my Instagram post. Are you going to miss your baby bump? Yes, I'm definitely going to miss my baby bump. It's just a different feeling that you can't really experience unless you are pregnant. So once it's taken away, it's like, oh my God, I can't really feel, you know, my stomach like that no more. It's an amazing feeling. But yes, I'm definitely gonna miss my baby bump. Do you crave anything? So one day I'll be craving chocolate and ice cream, popsicles, cookies, all that type of stuff, all the sweet stuff. And then another day I'll be like, babe, I want something spicy. I want some cheesy. Like the next day, oh, I want some, like one thing that I have been waiting for. Oh my gosh, the fish sandwich, the cod Alaskan fish sandwich from Wendy's. Y'all don't even know about that with the extra tartar sauce. And I don't even like tartar sauce, but their stuff isn't really like real tartar sauce. I don't know how to explain it. It's like a mayonnaise base, or maybe that's how you make tartar sauce. I don't know. But that fish sandwich, y'all, oh my, I cannot wait till it comes. I've been craving that since day one. I'm like, babe, I want this right now. I want this, blah, blah, blah. And I can't get it because it's only during Lent and Lent hasn't started yet. So, yeah, that's a big one I've been waiting for. I'm going to probably be at Wendy's like 4 times a day. I'm probably going to be there like 4 times a day getting this fish sandwich. I don't know, just a lot of different cravings. But the main thing that I have been craving this whole pregnancy is a lot of sweet stuff. Sweets, everything. And I feel like that's for my boyfriend and his side of the family because they all love sweets. And my side of the family, my mom, she doesn't really eat sweets like that. When did you start first seeing symptoms? So I probably first started, you probably feel it around, no, like 3 to 5 weeks, I probably say, because stuff just starts kicking in your body. What's the baby's going home outfit? Okay, y'all, so like I had already said, we moved in here like 3 weeks ago, and I just started rearranging the closet again, and I just noticed that we don't even have that many newborn clothes, y'all. I had got rid of everything from my first son from like newborn all the way to 12 months. So we had to start all over. I actually did have a couple things saved from my first son though, but not too much. So I really don't know exactly what's going to be his going home outfits. I'm going to show y'all when I do my hospital bag video as well, so y'all can see then. So I'm sorry I don't have the answer for that one. Does the baby bring you and your boyfriend closer? I feel like it just depends on what type of relationship that you have with your boyfriend, because it can either make or break you. Me and my boyfriend were really close before we even had a child. We were together for around 6 years before we had our first son, because we have been together for a very long time. So we were definitely very close before we had our child. But I definitely would say having a child definitely does, you know, kind of distance you two apart a little bit. So it's kind of a challenge to try and get back close with your partner. It definitely, you know, your love goes towards your child. Not that it doesn't go towards your boyfriend or girlfriend anymore, but it definitely it makes a difference. But now we are having a second child, so it's going to be a little bit more of a challenge. But, you know, as long as you both actually truly love each other, then I feel like everything will be fine. But definitely don't just have a baby by somebody just because you feel like they're cute or, you know, they're a nice person, because it really takes a long time to actually get to know someone, and you know, y'all just been on the same energy level to be great parents. So it's not for everybody. A couple people have asked me this question numerous times. People that have never been pregnant or don't know anyone that has been pregnant. How is the sex during pregnancy? How is it to have sex during pregnancy? Okay, so I'm going to be completely honest for real. So in the beginning, probably from like, you know, when you first find out all the way till around 4 or 5 months, when you really start getting bigger and the baby's actually forming for real, and the baby's getting, you know, probably like around this big or so, and or something like this, I don't even know. That's when stuff starts getting real awkward. You know, it's like this side hurts or this side is feeling weird, so you can't really like, you know, do all the stuff that you was doing before, you know, going crazy, whatever y'all doing. I feel, you know, in the beginning it's cool, everything is normal, you know, everything is good. But once you start getting bigger, like your belly's in the way, you feel like he always felt like he was gonna hurt the baby, and that's how I felt too. I'm like, no, the baby, blah blah blah. And that stuff just always runs through your mind. I'm like, okay, I'm trying to make love right now, I'm trying to, you know, do my thing, but at the same time I'm like, bruh, I really have a baby inside. Like I just like imagine the baby just like shaking at the same time, or, you know, hopping at the same time, and it stays in my head every single time. So, but definitely towards the end of the pregnancy, like I'm around 35 weeks, it gets to where it's really none. I mean, for me, because my back is hurting. I already had epidural before. My back is hurting, my legs is hurting, my stomach's hurting, my uterus is hurting, everything's hurting. I'm just like, don't touch me. So, I mean, but we're almost there, so it's going to be over soon. But it does happen, but not not like before. It's definitely a big difference. How's your sleep during pregnancy? Sleep in the beginning is cool, the same thing, but once you start getting your stomach, I'm one of the people that sleep on their stomach all the time. So with me not being able to sleep on my stomach, it really bothers me so much. And it's just, you can literally only sleep on the left side or the right side. When it's on the back, I think if you just sleep on your back, I feel like it's losing the oxygen to the baby, that I have heard, but I don't know. But it just feels really awkward on my back. So I like to sleep on my left side, on my right side, but I do have a pillow in between my legs as well. And I have like all these pillows by me. I would definitely recommend a pregnancy pillow, but not that big old loop one that I used to have. I don't have one at the moment because I'm almost done with my pregnancy, so I kind of like tweaked everything. But yeah, the sleep is horrible at the end of your pregnancy. Do you like being pregnant? I do like being pregnant, and I don't like being pregnant. It's like 50-50, I guess. I don't know. I do like being pregnant because it's an amazing feeling, you know, feeling your baby inside of you, kicking. You get a lot of extra help from a lot of people. They always, you know, want to hold the door. They want to help you with this, want to help you with that. Or I'll be like, babe, can you grab this? I can't get it. I'm pregnant. Or I mean, not that, you know, I try to take advantage of it. Sometimes I'll be a little extra, but now that I'm really at the end and I'm really about to pop, it's like, bro, I can't bend down for nothing. I can't even shave my legs. I can't shave my vagina. I can barely shave anything. I can't even see over my stomach. Like, I can't even see nothing. Like, I could just do it with feeling in the mirror or, you know, looking in the mirror, but I can't do a lot of stuff. I would definitely rather be pregnant in the wintertime than the summertime. If I was pregnant during the whole summer, woo, my mom was pregnant during the whole summer. I was born in November, so I don't even want to know how that. I don't even want to know how that feels. I would just rather stay inside when it's cold and just be pregnant with hoodies on and stuff. Overall thing, I do like being pregnant, but just all the extra stuff that comes with it, I don't like. The pains, the aches, the tiredness, and now that I could barely walk with my big old stomach and the sex part and stuff like that, it bothers me a little bit. But the result is going to be a beautiful, loving child that you have created with your significant other, and that's the most important part. So those were some of the questions that y'all had asked me through social media. There was definitely a lot more, but I didn't want to make the video into an hour long video. Don't forget to check out my family video as well. It's going to be in the link below. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in my next video.